Think you know everything about menopause? Think again. Most younger women fall for these 5 mistakes that older women wish they'd known sooner. From dangerous misconceptions about hormone replacement therapy to the surprising truth about weight gain. You'll be shocked at what you didn't know. Ready to separate fact from fiction and take control of your health? Stay tuned because I'm going to be busting the biggest menopause myths that might be affecting you right now. I think we're blessed to be living in this time because there's so much more information out there if you know where to look about menopause. Things our mothers did not know. There's one tool that was denied to our mothers, and we've been led to believe that it's really dangerous. But is it? Have you heard that menopause hormone replacement therapy brings way more risk than benefits? Is this true, or have we been lied to? I was guilty of this first mistake too, believing that menopause hormone replacement therapy was dangerous for all women. This misconception first started from the Women's Health Initiative study done in the 2000s that associated HRT with serious health risks. This study led to many doctors taking women off of hormone replacement therapy and denying others this potential beneficial treatment. However, more recent research has debunked the findings. Dr. Joanne Manson, a leading expert in women's health, stated, "For many women, especially those who are younger and closer to the onset of menopause, the benefits of HRT outweigh the risks." Not only was that study flawed, but hormone replacement therapy has come a long way since then. We know more about the right types to use to truly offer more benefits than risks. Despite this, most doctors aren't up to date on their menopause training, and they didn't get very much to start with, and they think that HRT is still dangerous. That's why it's important to get a doctor trained in menopause. And you can go to the North American Menopause Society, it's menopause.org, and find a practitioner near you. You deserve to at least have the conversation and weigh the benefits and risk for your personal health history. Don't hesitate to get a second opinion if your doctor isn't willing to explore your options. Knowledge is power, and we've got to be in the driver's seat for our own health. I know for me, lifestyle changes during perimenopause helped a lot, but they still weren't enough. The closer I got to menopause, I needed the benefits of hormone replacement therapy to feel more like myself again, and I want the benefits to age stronger. So I encourage you to explore your own options. Puberty pretty much looked the same for all of us. We read through Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, and compared symptoms. But is menopause the same for all women? You probably heard of hot flashes and, of course, stopping your period. But is that all there is to menopause? Can your doctor even really predict and manage all your symptoms? Unfortunately, I made this mistake number 2 and believed that all the symptoms were the same and that my gynecologist would immediately recognize them and alert me to the onset of perimenopause. But symptoms vary widely, and no 2 women experience menopause the same. Night sweats, sleep disturbances, itchy skin, vaginal dryness, weight gain, brain fog, anxiety, depression, even frozen shoulder, and changes in libido are just some of the symptoms that it can affect your daily life and overall well-being. But there are over 30 recognized symptoms of perimenopause, and if you don't have the right doctor, they might not be aware of them. It's important to have an ongoing conversation with your healthcare provider and understand that your experience is unique. I want you to remember, as these different symptoms pop up that are related to perimenopause, you are not crazy. The maddening thing is, over 20% of women in perimenopause are given antidepressants for symptoms that are actually related to perimenopause. I'm curious, did your mom give you the period talk? And did she tell you anything about menopause? Let me know in the comments. Let's compare notes of what wisdom they passed down and what they left out. Were you under the misconception like I was, that just like our periods started abruptly, that menopause would come on abruptly? That one day we'd have our period and the next month it was gone and we were in menopause? Mistake number 3 is thinking that menopause happens overnight. It's actually a gradual process that starts maybe 10 years before your last period, in that phase of perimenopause. And that's where all these symptoms pop up out of seemingly nowhere, but they can be linked to this transition in your hormones. And you're not fully into menopause until you've gone a whole year without a period. It's not as cut and dry as when you first got your period. It's more of a slow transformation instead of a sudden switch. And when you realize this, you can start to make lifestyle changes that ease the symptoms and set you up to grow stronger and healthier as you age. Now, if you need guidance with that, I've created a free guide for you that are habits that you want to put in place to age stronger and healthier. Details are in the caption and in the first comment. A lot of us have been chasing skinny since our early teens with different diets. But is being skinny really the only way to stay healthy through menopause? Mistake number 4 is focusing on being skinny rather than getting strong. I know I hesitated to put myself out here on YouTube because I've never been that perfectly skinny, ideal version that you see on Instagram. You're not going to see me in a bikini very often, but you will see me in the gym lifting heavy weights. So I want to grow stronger and be able to do all the things I want to as I age. So I've been focusing on a healthy weight and maintaining that muscle. So building muscle helps improve your metabolism, it protects your bones, it helps you stay mobile and have that stamina for fun in your life, and just promotes your overall health. So if you've been making this mistake and chasing skinny with dieting and restriction, I want you to switch your focus to fueling your body with nutrient-dense food and building muscle to get stronger. No matter what your size, muscle and strength is the cheat code to aging better. As young girls, we anticipated the start of our period. We looked forward to it as a rite of passage to becoming a woman. But on the flip side, do we look forward to menopause, or do we only think it's bad news that it means we're getting older? Mistake number 5 is believing that menopause is the start of the decline. Menopause can bring about a lot of positive changes too. Of course, there's freedom from Aunt Flo, but it's also more time to focus on personal health and well-being. If you make these right lifestyle changes to manage your symptoms, you're going to be aging differently than most of the population. It's time to see that it's a blessing in disguise and embrace taking charge of your health. Find the practitioner that's going to work with you. Make those lifestyle changes and start talking with your friends and in this community. Let's compare notes and cheer each other on. If you're tired of figuring this out on your own and white-knuckling your way through lifestyle changes, I'm here to help. Menopause doesn't have to be a daunting transition to old age. It can be an exciting time. But if you're still curious and want to know a few other things that surprise me about this menopause transition, you'll want to watch this video here. Don't forget to share this video with another friend who might need to hear this.